Welcome back. It's 7:44. Thanks for joining us. We're now transitioning from summer, even though it doesn't quite feel like we're transitioning out of it. It's still pretty hot. But we're settling into a cozier fall season. Some restaurants are changing their menus, and with cooler temperatures and new cuisine comes new wine pairings. Please welcome to our show lead bartender and sommelier with Fork and Finch in Santa Barbara, Joe Doheny. Good morning, Joe. Thank you for joining us.
Danny.
So my quick question is, because I love wine, and I know a lot of people on the Central Coast also appreciate the more indigenous wines to our region. How would you describe and differentiate a fall wine versus a summer wine?
I think a fall wine is just something that you want to have that starts pairing with the way we eat, really. We start to get into richer foods, perhaps some warmer spices as well, and just some wines that maybe just aren't, you're just not looking for something just that's pure refreshment, but just something that just also just kind of warms you as well as refreshes.
All right, and then in terms of tones and palate, and in terms of the flavor profile, is there a specific, other distinct notes and flavors that we look for in a fall wine? Or?
So some of the things in a fall wine, specifically a lot of times people don't think of white wines as a fall wine, but there are some wonderful whites that I think really lend itself to fall meals and just fall enjoyment in general, and I brought some here with me as well.
You've already poured two wines right here. I'm going to go ahead because it's Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one and I'm going to hand you this one.
Yeah.
How would you describe it? What are we drinking right here?
This one right here is a varietal called Roussanne, and this is by Refugia Ranch.
Okay.
And Roussanne is a Rhone varietal, which is Rhone is an area in France. But it's also varietals from that region also are very conducive to growing here in the Santa Barbara region. In fact, this grape was the modern introduction of it to the United States happened here on the Central Coast, and it is noted by it's got a lot of notes of some tree fruits like pear, some stone fruits, but also has a little bit of nuttiness. It's also best known, so if someone says, oh, I like a Chardonnay, which is very popular here, of course, in California, this is a very full, rich brown mouthfeel, almost emollient. Some people call it the white wine for red wine drinkers, making it very conducive to fall.
I know a lot of people that would be into that. What would I want to pair this with?
This is actually an outstanding wine to go with roast poultry, so chicken, and also start to think about Thanksgiving coming up. This is an ideal wine for that.
Oh, right, going more towards like for turkey and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely lighter fare, lighter fall fare.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really good. And so you've got a lot of nice wines here right now.
I do. Kind of following along the same footsteps of the Roussanne, I also have a Viognier from Saca Mesa, another Rhone varietal. Again, also a fuller-bodied, rounder, creamier white wine. This is just also a little bit more floral, a little bit more citrus than, say, the Roussanne. But another great wine with poultry, but also can go in well with shellfish as well.
Right. Where can people try these wines then? What is the
Well, when all these wines came from the Finch and Fork restaurant
Great.
At Chapala and Carrillo Streets in downtown Santa Barbara.
Okay.
It's also there at the Canary Hotel, same location where we're featuring the Swirl and Sip event as well on the rooftop.
Correct, and that's going to be on September 20th, correct?
Correct, on Tuesday the 20th. And tickets are $35 and they're available at nightout.com.
From 5:30 to 7:30.
Correct, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for being here, Joe. This looks delicious. I can't wait to enjoy a glass of this when I get off work. Thank you very much.